My funeral, welcome you all. This is the end of the line.
What happened to this book? Leave now!
Anyád.
لا يوجد مهرب. كفر. أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. ماذا يصنع؟ ثمن خطاياك.
Kaptam egy kis kalángost.
ثمن خطاياك. أنت مني.
Megint nem. Faszódj már meg! Meghallhat. Hamarabb támadtak, mint kellett volna. Visszajöttek.
You will not get away from me! Yes! May God have mercy on your soul! You will not get away from me!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Pont előttem.
What happened here? What will Kössi do?
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God.
You must not
Fighting
trespass
for
here.
what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salah Hadid.
Nem, mert ártatlan és nem bánthatom. Pedig hidd el, hogy nagyon jó lenne. De sajnos nem. Oj, ez jó lesz ez a küldi. Na, figyelj, szenvedésre fel.
Damned archers! We are to launch an assault against one of Mejdudin's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming. Or we will have to begin again.
Megint gyilkolni kell az íjászokat a tetőn. Nem itt van, ott van fent. Aha. Most nem.
Faster, faster! Search everywhere.
Ó, he!
Stay on him! Quickly! Don't let him escape! الأمر على ذلك الناس You'll never get away! Stop running! You cannot escape! I'll have your head!
Takarodjál! Na, takarodj!
Yes. See while you still can.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yer.
Yes. 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 Pathetic.
De lehet ülni. Első körben. Második körben ott van fenn. Úgy kéne innen leszedni.
All right, where are you?
Várom, még elfordul. Egyszer.
Who's done this? Tell me. What is it that you want?
Jó. Itt lesz a
Take
másik.
yourself from my sight.
Ne lögdös már! Hogy az Isten basszom meg, az basszom meg, geci. Hogy miért kell minden tetű ilyen faszom buzinak itt járkálni? Na, megérte, bazd meg. Te is takarodjál innen, geci, mert megütsz még egyszer, szétbaszlak. Na. A harmadjára is.
Show yourself. What happened to this post?
Hát ugye a jó kurva anyádat. Most már. Még valaki járjon már még erre.
Show yourself.
De hát már megint keresek, úgyhogy tök mindegy. Ezek itt vannak ketten.
What happened here?
Such a shame. What happened here?
Kill him! Who did this?
Nem bírom.
Where is the one responsible for this?
Na, és ezek megint itt vannak lent. Majd visszajövök. Hát így, hogy bazdmeg itt van az összes hulla a földön. Ezeket nem bírnak békén hagyni. Na. Nem bírnak békén hagyni, ez így kicsit szar.
Look, what is he doing?
Please, someone do something. Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Na. Szuper. Ez pickpocket. Most elmegyek, hogy megcsinálom. Az egyszerű.
I'll be with you until the end. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. He's going to cause trouble. To meet him. Then these barbarous
Ezért ezek közbeszólnak a dolgomba. Ó, de ti is gyertek még ide. Mondom, én jöttem a rossz helyen.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Fogyatékos vagy?
Mighty.
Jó éjszakát. Most, hogy túl közel vagyok.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution.
Holnap találkozunk legkésőbb
The one at the
streamen.
western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
What happened here? This is terrible.
Guards, help me! He's
Ó, baszódj meg. Elbasztam.
How did this happen?
Már le a targetet, kérlek, kösz.
Who did this?
Infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Hadid ride.
Has he lost his mind?
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Please, sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Infidel!
Oh no, what problem?
God Almighty.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard takes Jaffa. There will
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away.
we will march on Jerusalem next.
I'll have your head.
We must end this.
Put that away.
Take much more of this!
Yes, I will end your life. Boy, Infidel, you'll never get away.
Gyere, menjünk tovább.
Who did this?
Tell me! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
Where is the one responsible? God
for
damn you!
leave only
Leave me
suffering
alone!
in their wake. They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must
Your life
resist.
ends now.
We must fight them.
What are you doing? Move! Yeah, he's trying to kill me! Stop him! He's a murderer!
Please, sir, have any money? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't
Good.
understand. I
We
have
should be
nothing.
safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Zsidó csillag.
Curse him!
Ja, mint
Curse
Dávid
the
csillag.
Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Yes. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
You almost killed me. Please, sir,
I
have
stand
any money?
before you to deliver a warning.
I don't understand.
I beg of
I think
you.
I've seen
I beg of you.
Szállj már fel a padról.
Coins, please.
Takarodj már.
What got him in such a hurry?
Someone tell me why he's doing that? Damn fool must be out of his mind! Leave, peasant, before I make you. Leave this place.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. Truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then.
Bocsánatot kellett fújjak. Szállj már ki innen, kérlek. Azt hittem elkapod.
I knew he'd hit somebody, running like that. What's he doing? I wonder what he's up to. Did he just
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
be in a rush? He seems to be in a hurry.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Why would he do that?
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
What happened here?
He's going to hurt someone.
Na, ezeket megöltem.
Must be He's going to hit someone.
Oh my.
Megyek leadom. Ezzel is ki van a tököm. Kicsit egy ugrásunk. Hú, ezeket egyszer úgy szét fogom darálni.
There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is He. You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Jó, ez is kész.
Darkness in the light in now.
Ez most komolyan?
Nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them, those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
What happened here?
You'll pay for that!
This will end badly.
What's this? I'll show you! You die now! We should stop this before someone gets hurt!
I did nothing to deserve it!
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd-ud-Din well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them. Fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
És akkor majd csak az IS-osat kell megcsináljam. Ez nem mehetek. Viszont át tudok mászni.
What's got him in such a But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end it before it has a chance like to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. What is that man thinking? It is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. So comes the English
Nem akarsz elfordulni?
army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Történjünk.
Such a strange man.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
Na, valamerre. De ne erre. Nem mondod komolyan.
You're mine! You can't escape!
Ott maradj. Ja, akkor előről.
He values your life. He better not cause any trouble.
Make no mistakes. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Oh! Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always.
What a
Be acting like a child. Strong like Saladin. And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Kill him!
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take
Komolyan.
there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to die.
He just ran right into something. ماذا حدث هنا؟
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Egy.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. It is our
Majd rosszul lefordulsz.
fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must.
Don't let him get away!
De ott hogy?
I will catch you! You won't get away from me!
Hú, geci.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. The very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would the world. We must push back.
How can one expect to defeat
Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Where is the one responsible?
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting.
Such a
He
shame.
tempts
So
us
we
always.
murder nearby.
Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
God Almighty.
Kettő.
Responsible for this?
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Where is the one responsible for this?
Oh dear. What is he doing?
Kill him!
De hogy?
You'll never get away! Coward!
Az meg, a hatodik érzéke van ennek a faszopónak?
You're mine!
Sose lesz meg, bazd meg ez a kibaszott tetves küldetés, ez geci. A semmiből vesz észre, bazd meg.
Fires of war consume the land, and
What's going on?
lives are lost in its defense.
A harmadikra fog kezdeni, bazd meg.
But I say, this is an honor.
Death to the infidels! You will not get away from me! Yeah!
Just kill that person! Deliver a warning! Richard takes Jaffa. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
I was sure he was nearby.
Has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be
Kill him!
destroyed.
Stop him!
De most miért?
Stop running! You cannot
Mi a faszomat csináltam?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. There's a murderer loose.
Where is the one? I'll have your head out of the
De
way!
mi? Mi vett észre?
Show yourself. There's no way out. Finish.
He tempts us always.
I will catch you.
Strong like Salahadin.
Stop him!
Against our enemies. In what
Not
way?
again! Stay on him! Step aside! Quickly! Don't move him! You will not get away from me! You'll never get away! Come back here! Get him! I will catch you! That was unwise. He's close. He must be. After him! You can't escape! I know you can't get involved. How foolish! We have this under control.
They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land. Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
He seems to be in a hurry.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Praise Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
What is he doing there?
I think I've seen everything now.
You ever see someone do that before? I have.
Az előbb megcsináltad.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Keci az Istennek a büdös faszát azt!
You'll never get away! There! After him! You can't escape!
Nem hiszem el, bazd meg, hát... Geci, kettőt olyan szépen meg lehet ölni, a harmadik bazd meg, az...
I knew he'd hit someone.
You know, you could have been more careful.
Balfasz Istenem.
He's going to cause trouble.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
What is that man doing?
Infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they arrive, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say the crusade! Crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist! We must fight! Kill him!
De, hogy a jó kurva anyádat, az bazd meg telibe, geci!
What are you doing? Move! You won't get away from me! Protect me!
Geci. Sose lesz meg ezek szájba basztott tetves küldetés. De... Nem oda!
What is he doing?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Why would he do that?
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Such a strange man.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that.
What is that man thinking?
Has he gone mad?
I think I've seen everything now. Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Finally!
Leave now!
What's he doing that for?
Ennyit szenvedni, öcsém, egy tetves küldetésért.
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Majd-ud-Din, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Ó, Istenem.
What would make someone move so quickly?
Now why would you do that?
Go away.
Please, sir, have any money?
Why would anyone want to do that?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
What's he doing that for?
He's going to hurt himself.
You shouldn't be running like that. Someone should stop him before
Is he running from someone?
For you to deliver a
he's
warning.
going to hurt someone.
Should Richard
That
take
man
Saba,
seems to be in a
there
hurry.
will be no stopping him.
Now, what would cause him to run like that?
What's he
A
doing?
few coins.
He'll hurt
All I
someone
ask
at that
is for a few coins.
What is that man doing?
What's he doing that for?
I wonder if he's
Can't
that
you
sure to
stand
leave him up.
something?
What you need. I have exactly what you need.
Like you need something, you'll find it here. He must
Is
be
he running
for
from someone?
Did you see that?
Curse him. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Na, csináljuk a
What news,
missiont.
novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majd-ud-Din be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Legalább ezért nem kell messze menjek.
Stop! You must not trespass here. Come no further. You'll never get away! Come back here! Come out and fight! Over! You're mine! I won't give up so easily! Here! He's over here!
Leave now. Down, infidel! Infidel! You will die here! Keep up with me! Don't let him get away! That's him! There! Get him!
Úgyhogy kell megölni.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not, never.
Then you wish to take action?
We do.
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! Whore! She goes back.
Fassa.
Kill him!
Szopli ki. Nem nyomtam időbe.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Ooh. Létrán gyorsabb barátom. Miért nem tudsz felmászni? De próbáld meg harmadjára is, mikor elváltottam az irányt, de oké. Jó.
Found him! You cannot run forever! Where are you hiding? They're here! I'll get you!
What is that man doing?
إنه ينهك نفسه! Where is he? اقبضوا عليه! Just stop him! Keep away from me!
Cursing Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Ez azt jelenti, hogy 6-ot kinyírtam a 9-ből.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Akkor engedj ki.
Fast forwarding memory to a
Ha
more
itt
recent
végeztem.
one.
Praise be Salahadin.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestor started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess.
Look,
Desmond, it's complicated.
Az a
Half
csata
the
még
stuff
ma is
they say
zajlik.
about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. but the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do?
Igen, azt mondja, hogy a céljuk jó, viszont az út, amin eljutnak a célhoz, az rossz.
Lucy!
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Nyugalom.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
Nem még 3-nak kell lennie, nem
Be
2-nek.
quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Kaptam egy jobb kardot? Defense break. mennyi HP-m van, az kurva jó. Ja, Damascus, meg Acre. Damascus.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of it.
És akkor megnyílt a utolsó distrikt is. Én viszont köszöntöm a figyelmet első körben. Második körben kilépek a játékból.